What's up, family? Man, I want to have a heart to heart with you guys today. Man, I love you guys. You know what I mean? I love you. Man, I salute you. Namaste. Man, may the peace, the breath, the fresh air, the joy of God be upon each and every one of you. You know, may that joy that passes all understanding, may that happiness, that fulfillment, you know what I mean? Man, I'm so blown away this morning. You know, I am. Friday is April 28th. You know what I mean? I'm blown away. You know, just, and there's nothing really like one thing that I could put my finger on that I could say that I'm extremely happy because of this, or man, because I've been given this or this. It's nothing like that. It's not, it has nothing to do with material stuff, has nothing to do with anything of that nature. Man, I just have this overwhelming love and peace and happiness, and I bless you and I thank you. You know what I mean? Just for being a part of my life, you know, for walking this path with me. You know, and there's so many people that have hurt me. You know what I mean? So many people that have taken my kindness for weakness. There's so many people that, man, they've turned their back on me. There's so many people that have said all kinds of stupid ass shit. You know what I mean? There's so many people that's lied and was deceptive and just doing a whole bunch, just doing the most. You know what I mean? And it hurt me. You know what I mean? It hurt and I couldn't understand it. And man, I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. I bless you. I bless you with happiness. I bless you with love. I bless you with peace. I bless you with that joy that passes all understanding. Man, I love you. You know what I mean? I do. And I'm saying that because you know what? I've had to learn that, man, even though all these people were saying all this crazy shit, even though they didn't mean it for good, even though they were trying to dog me out, even though they were trying to ruin my character and ruin my reputation and just destroy me and all this other stuff, and they were trying to kick me because they thought that I was down. Man. Family, I'm sharing this video because I need you to understand that, man, it's all motherfucking good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. You know, like they used to say back in the day, it's all good in the hood. You know, why? Because, man, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything's always working out for you, whether you see it or not, whether you understand it or not. And see, and when you get in alignment with God and you tap into universal consciousness, and it's like, okay, God, what am I supposed to learn from this? Whatever it is that these people are doing, I don't want to personalize it. I don't want to make them out to be this monster. I know they have this ill intent towards me. I know they have this hatred for me. I know that they've been dogging me since we walked this motherfucking planet. I know they can't stand me. I know they want to see me crash and burn. I know they get joy when my shit don't work out the way I thought it was going to, or when shit don't work out the way I'm expecting it to. I know they get joy and it brings them happiness. It's as though they had the best orgasm in the world that day when they find out that shit didn't quote unquote work out for me the way I thought it was going to, the way I was hoping it was going to. That brings them such delight. And I get it. But I love you too. I love them too. You have to learn to love them too. You have to learn to bless them too. Especially them. More so them. See, because it's easy to love somebody and to bless somebody when they do good for you. It's easy to love somebody and to bless somebody when they're loving you and blessing you. But can you love them and bless them when they're dogging you out? Can you love them and bless them when they're fucking you over? Can you love them and bless them when they're trying to destroy you? when they're trying to run you through the dirt, can you love them and bless them? And see, that's what this video is about. Loving them and blessing them, even while they're trying to destroy you. Loving them and blessing them, even while they're trying to tear you down. Loving them and blessing them, even when they're trying to destroy your relationship and everything you've tried to establish. Love them and bless them. Why? Because everything is always working out for us. They don't see it. They don't understand it. But we know, man, I'm good. Everything's always working out for me. So whatever it is that they do, man, it don't even fucking matter. It don't matter. And what I mean by don't matter, man, they're setting me up. They're helping you. They're blessing you. You don't see it as a blessing because you're hurt and you're offended. Because this didn't work out the way you thought it was going to. And so that got you all in your feelings. That got you seeing things differently. That has you a little emotional. That has you angry. That has you playing the victim. That has you been bitter. And what God is trying to, and God has got me telling you is, man, you got to love them. You got to bless them. That don't mean you got to be best fucking friends with them. That don't mean you got to call them up and chop it up with them and give them all your business. Just love them from a distance. Speak blessings over their life. Send them energy of love. Love them and bless them. In spite of the bullshit that they're doing. That shows your true growth. That shows your true maturity. How mature are you? How spiritual are you? How powerful are you? Can you know that somebody's trying to fuck you up? And can you still release it? And not just release it, but send them love. And send them happiness. Send them healing. That's what life is about. See, once you get on that frequency, once you tap into that level of maturity, of real spirituality, oh my God, the world opens up for you. The world literally opens up for you. The world becomes your playground. Because now, God, Source, the Most High, the universe, can trust you. Because you're not looking for any get back. You're not looking trying to get some revenge. You're not looking to try to take them down. You're not looking to trying to destroy them. You're not wishing evil upon anyone. You're not trying to hurt anyone. You're able to see the blessings and the lessons. And so you're grateful for that. You become grateful for everything they've done, regardless of how much pain it's brought you. You become grateful. And so you start to honor them and thank them for being used, for being a participant in your growth and development. You honor them and you cherish them, regardless of their fucking intent. It ain't got shit to do with their intent. Because everything is always working out for you. Even though they meant it for bad. God, Source, the universe, is going to use it to bless you. To bless you. to help you. So why don't you bless them? Why don't you thank them? Because you don't realize and you don't understand how they've been a blessing to you. You don't understand the game. I know you think you're deep. I know you think you're woke. I know you think you are that. But as long as you're still pissed at them, as long as you're still offended by them, as long as you're still hurt by them, you don't understand. And you're not there yet. You're not there yet. And that's okay. Be content in where you're at in your spirituality. Be content in where you're at in your growth and development. And strive to go deeper. But you have to bless them. You have to thank them. And when you're able to do that honestly and not with just your mouth, but with your heart, with your soul, with every fiber of your being. And when you think about them in the past, man, my situation, you know what I mean? My soon-to-be ex-wife. Man, I didn't realize in the beginning where I'm at now. I didn't know what I know now. Well, stay with me. I didn't know in March that in April I would be happy again. I didn't know in March that in April, man, I would have joy and peace and happiness. I didn't know in March that in April, because I went through the work, I went through the process, I trusted the process. I did the shadow work. I resolved the issues. I trusted God. I didn't know that a month later, I would be more happy than I was before. I didn't know that a month later, I would have more joy, more peace, more happiness than I did before. I didn't know that at that time, man, God hadn't showed me. God hadn't made the plans or made way for me to be able to take the trips that I'm about to take. God hadn't blessed me financially at that time. And so I didn't see all of that happening. I just saw my brokenness. I just saw the fact that, man, I was, quote unquote, thrown out to the wolves. I know it's thrown. I didn't understand at that time that I wasn't rejected, that I wasn't kicked to the curb. The humiliation and all the other, man, that was all ego stuff. And that gave me an opportunity to look at my ego more and to deal with that more. I didn't know at that time. I didn't know. I did not know, family. Because I'm looking at what I'm, quote unquote, losing. I'm losing this marriage. I'm losing this relationship and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And the man, I'm out here by myself and nobody cares and da-da-da-da-da. And this is what's going through my mind. And that has me in survival mode, which is low frequency. That has me in a victim mode, which is low frequency. That has me in anger and all this other stuff. Because I didn't know then what I know now. I hadn't experienced then what I've experienced now. God hadn't revealed to me then what God has shown me now. Because I've put in the work. Because I've put in the work. You have to put in the work. Regardless of what it is you're going through. It's to teach you something. Everything is to always teach you something. Everything you experience is supposed to bring you a lesson and then a blessing. You say it again. Everything we experience in life, everything is to bring us a lesson and then a blessing. Most of us never receive the blessing because we never learn the motherfucking lesson. Because we stay on that low vibrating bullshit of anger and resentment and animosity and hatred and victim mentality and just all that stupid shit. You know what I mean? We stay stuck in the pain of the quote unquote losses and all the other shit. And so we never learn the lesson. And if you don't learn the lesson, you can't receive the blessing. And so we're pushing up on May. And God has brought somebody into my life. See, family, it don't take you fucking forever. It don't take that fucking long. It don't take forever to resolve some bullshit. It don't take forever to get past hurt. It don't take fucking forever to get past a broken relationship. It don't take forever to get past a death. It don't take forever to get past a loss of a job or a business. It don't take forever for that bullshit. It only takes us that long because we won't grow the fuck up emotionally and deal with our shit. And then we wonder why do I keep going through this and it's taking me forever? And I've been in this situation for 10 years and I've never forgiven that motherfucker for doing this to me. And that motherfucker did me so wrong and so bad and I'll never forgive him and I'll never trust another motherfucker. We gotta shut the fuck up with the bullshit. Come on. You woke now. You deep now. What the fuck you talking about? Grow the fuck up. Deal with your shit. Stop walking around here like you so fucking super spiritual and I got Jesus and that's all I need. And you'll never grow the fuck up. You could walk around with your fucking Bible all fucking day long. You could quote all the fucking scriptures you want to. But until you start dealing with your fucking issues, you ain't never growing the fuck up. Grow up already. Grow up. Sit your ass down. Sit your angry, toxic ass down and understand that you ain't as bad as you thought you was. Sit your angry, toxic ass down and understand you ain't as spiritual, you ain't as quote-unquote saved as you thought you was. Sit your angry, toxic ass down and understand you ain't as connected to God's source, Jesus, as you thought you was. Because if you was as connected as you thought you was, you still wouldn't be dealing with the bullshit. You only dealing with the bullshit because that's God's source, universe's way of sitting you down and saying, listen, stupid, you ain't grown up yet. You ain't growing up. You still playing fucking games. You still trying to act like you got shit together. You still wanting to be seen like you that. And you ain't that. Not yet. Not until you grow the fuck up. Not until you grow the fuck up. Deal with your shit. And when you deal with your shit, then you can sit there and have peace. When you deal with your shit, then you can sit there and have that joy that passes all understanding. I don't even know why I got so much joy. I don't even know why I'm so motherfucking happy. And then when you get on that frequency, God is like, okay, I see you. I see you. I don't just see you. I feel you. We're one. We're connected. I see you vibing high. see that you dove deep into your subconscious thoughts and fears and insecurities and you worked through your shit. I see you. I see you. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Well done. Man, I'm proud of you. Because you've done the work, let me give you the blessings attached to the lessons. Because you've done the work, let me elevate you. Because you've done the work, man, let me open up the windows of heaven and pour out into your life. Because you've done the work. The birds are sitting there singing like, yeah, it said, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. And it don't take forever. And, man, March 18th, man, I hit rock bottom. March 18th. Lost everything. All I had was the clothes on my back. I was ready to give up. I was done. I was angry as fuck. But I had to sit there. I had to humble myself. I had to hear from God. And I didn't like what I had to hear. But I had to hear it. I had to deal with my shit. I had to grow through my shit. And when you serious, it ain't gonna take you forever. When you serious, it ain't gonna take long. And then God can bless you. God can give you everything that you are supposed to have. God can bring the people into your life that you are supposed to always be connected to. The people in your life that, man, that'll sweep you off of your feet. That will make you feel, man, I've never been in love before like this. I've never understood love on this level before. I've never experienced love like this before. Man, I've never experienced blessings in my life like that. Man, what the heck? It'll have you questioning everything you've gone through. Not just questioning, it'll have you at the point of, oh my God, I see. Oh my God, I get it. Oh my God, I'm so glad they walked out my life. Oh my God, I'm so glad they broke my heart. Oh my God, I'm glad that our shit ended. Oh my God, I'm glad they fired me. Oh my God, I'm glad I lost that. Oh my God, I'm glad they cut me off. Oh my God, whatever it is that hurts you, you'll be so fucking happy, so fucking grateful that it did. Because now you see what God is bringing into your life. You see who God is bringing into your life. You see the opportunities that God has unfolding in your life. And so you can look back over the past and be like, damn, that shit had me fucked up. That shit had me twisted and knotted up. That shit had me so fucking depressed and suicidal and angry and da-da-da-da-da, whatever it is. But now, damn. Shit, I'll go through that shit again. I would go through that shit 100 times if I knew that this was going to be the outcome. I would go through that shit 1,000,000 times again if I know that this is the outcome. Because that's the type of blessing that God has in store for us. Where he'll change your life so drastically. He'll bless your life so drastically that you look back over all the shit you just experienced, all the brokenness and the hurt, the humiliation and the suicidal thoughts and the anger and da-da-da. You'll look back over that and say, damn, that wasn't shit. In the grand scheme of things, that wasn't shit. Look at where I'm at now. Look at what I'm doing now. Look at the opportunities that I have now. Look at where I'm going now. Damn, that wasn't shit. Not only was that nice, man, I loved it. I'm grateful they did that. Man, God bless them for doing me that way. God, pour out your windows of heaven unto them. Man, bless them for doing me this way. Man, I love them. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Why? Because I see the lessons. I understand the lessons. I've grown through the lessons. And I'm now receiving the blessings. Man, my hope and prayer is that I've said something to bless you, to encourage you, to inspire you. Man, it's all good, family. It's all good. It's always good for us when you're connected to God, when you're connected to Source. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.